Let's go ahead and move into the content library of the OneNote Classroom Notebook for my Tech CAD class. This is kind of like the meat and potatoes of your course and curriculum. In here, you're typically going to find resources such as handouts, readings, worksheets, links, etc. And only the teacher can add materials, delete things, and make changes within this tab. Students can only read or copy items out of this content library. And what I'll typically do is arrange these tabs up here in chronological order of the units for my curriculum. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I utilize the content library for my CAD class. And if we take a look at the inventor portion or inventor unit of my curriculum, that is a software that we use for 3D modeling as well as creating 2D drawings. Over here are the pages or projects that the students will do for this unit. I initially will typically start out with some directions and then following up with a page where students later on will submit their work. And we'll talk more about that later on. But here you're taking a look at some examples of a list of steps that I've provided for the students as well as the PDF document to go along with it. Or if we move backwards a little bit in my curriculum and we take a look at manual drafting, you might see an article that you want your students to read, so you can insert that and then maybe do some conclusion questions. Or maybe you want them to take notes while you're presenting on a certain topic like you see here. Or you may want to take a picture of the notes you wrote on the board and actually insert it into the binder like you see here when I was talking about measurement with my students. And then let's go take a look at the architecture tab, because this is another good example of how you can provide your students with some resources to meet your expectations as well. So here we're talking about a floor plan, and I'm giving a demonstration on how to create your initial floor plan on graph paper. So that's just one more example. So your options are pretty much limitless on what you can put in here. It's just up to your creativity and how you want it to run for your class. And just to reiterate again, this is the content library, and only the teacher can put items and delete items and add resources to this tab in the binder.